Everybody wants to be an astronaut. Take the long, tall train to the sun.
So hi everyone, welcome to quarterfinal D. We are just starting off, and I think everyone has already is rushing through their leader picks. So in this game we have Dreizo, Bafco, Bale, and Sentient. I'll talk about them if we have time. So Sentient is another Singapore player. He finished, I think, top of his group, winning 3 of the games. In his round of 14, he came in 3rd place, but managed to qualify to the quarterfinals. He picked ECAS, which I'm very surprised by. I don't know him as an ECAS player. Let's just see what other leaders are there in the row. What are your initial thoughts, Josh?
I don't mind the ECAS pick. Looking at these leaders, eyeing up Jameis. Jameis is a great card. I think so, at least.
Yeah. So we'll talk about the role a little bit. I think a mission error is not very important. Jameis, some players rate very highly. Faction card, ability to trash, 2 daggers. Imperial Bashar, a neat card. However, I think artillery is the more important card in this build. Then you have Chani, which is not something you're very excited about, and then you have Court Intrigue. I think if you're playing like Tessia, you're excited about this card, but I don't think any other leader is really excited about this card. The other techs that matter are Memo Quarters and Spy Satellites. I think maybe Spy Satellites has pushed ECAS into this direction. I think ECAS is one of those leaders which like Spy Satellite.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very valuable tech. Allows him to just turtle up.
So Dreizo is complaining about his leader. So this is low tier. That seems low tier as well. I don't think Dreizo plays Elysia at all, which leaves him with Yuna, which is a decent pick actually, but
I don't mind Yuna at all in the first position. I love playing her there.
Yeah,
She can't get blocked very easily though, and considering the level that these players are going to be playing at, it's a bit risky.
Yeah, it's a bit risky, but I think in this selection, Yuna's probably the best. So I'll talk about the players. So Bale actually didn't do very well in his group. He came in 5th in his group, but after that he managed to go to the wildcards where he won his game handily with playing the Beast. And after that, in his round of 14, he also won playing Lito. So he's coming off a win streak into this game. bafco is someone who really likes faction leaders, so he plays a lot of Baron, a lot of Tessia. So I think he's seeing Baron in 2nd position. He is extremely happy, and
Right.
I think Dreizo as a player, he plays for a lot of value. Yes. Yeah. So Dreizo plays for a lot of value, meaning that he values points very highly early in the game. I think so. In playstyle wise, I think red and yellow are very similar, and green and blue are very similar. However, because of I think the leaders, I think Baron is a clear favorite in this. Is that the view that you share?
Yeah, I mean, if we go by just the results of the round of 14, Baron was doing spectacularly well, it seemed,
Yeah.
at least to get through.
Okay.
So he does decide to take the Emperor instead of Fremen. Interesting.
Oh, okay. Maybe this tech will become more prevalent if he wins. Okay, so he goes for this point. I don't think that anyone's in position to contest him, especially if Beast not drawing his ring. Things to note. Elysia has a faction card down. Yeah, so in terms of how this tournament game is structured, or the quarters are structured, so the first place will all qualify, whereas I think out of the 9 games, 7 of the second places will qualify. So in some sense it's very similar to round of 14. You're just playing for top 2. Yeah, top 2 with a high number of points.
Right, which is maybe why we see the ECAS pick, because it's very easy to turtle up with ECAS and go for at least 2nd place.
Yes. So Icaz has a terrible starting hand. If you see dagger, dune, convincing, and there's nothing to really buy. If you have this type of hand, you are praying that other people buy cards and something magical opens up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a lot of persuasion, but the row isn't the best for a lot of persuasion right now.
Yeah. So Baron's just afraid of the beast. Yeah, putting in like some troops to. Yeah, putting in
These
some
probably
troops
go still
to tie.
suits.
Yeah. So I mean, this is a safe play. It's not the greedy play. But this one troops is he's very happy about this. I would think that Icaz would still play a Dune just because the cards are terrible and he wants to just see what options there are. He needs.
Yeah, you can throw the one dude in for a spice.
Yeah.
That's not bad actually, because it gives you enough spice to get spice satellites on your first turn. Next round.
That's
So
that's cool. I don't know if you'll rush for it though. Like I think Elysia is climbing tracks, Baron is climbing tracks, Beast maybe Beast will try to get it. But I think Beast has other like plans for himself. So what's gonna happen next round is that bafco is gonna take the spacing friendship, he's gonna shit probably, and then Beast is gonna smuggle get Swordmaster round 2. Both of their setups are very good.
right.
Yeah. So another thing to note is that Icaz is one of those leaders, is a coin flip leader. Like you flip the coin and see if you get a ring. Because he didn't get his ring, he doesn't get Jameis.
Baron buying a lot of cards
Yeah.
here.
I don't really value Water Peddler too highly. Quite intrigued, I think is decent in some games.
This early, I don't think it's that bad to replenish the water that you used, Hardy Warriors. But he will be looking to trash that card later on.
I think Icaz is very happy to see this card.
Oh wow!
Icaz
Fantastic.
is like, he's like great. There's at least some payoff in this. He has 2 more to buy, but he has passed already. So combat goes to green. I wouldn't make them do their combat. I wouldn't help them do their combats. They'll just have to do it themselves. They pass, and Baron is off to a flying start. So who do you think is the favorite in this game?
Well, it's looking like Baron. Of course, it really depends on the intrigues that he ends up pulling, because that seems to be what takes him over the edge, at least in these higher level games. But there could be a lot of VP conflicts that the Beast can get his hands on. If they come in the right order, it's pretty hard to stop him. So I can see this going anyway. Eliza, I'm not sure. I try to play a lot of Eliza. I'm not very good with her myself. I can never get her to work for some reason. But who knows? Maybe Dreizo can do something with her.
What I think Dreizo's gonna do? I think Dreizo's gonna collect spice. I think he's gonna go Haga Basin. Based on, then he's gonna try to get either Mentat. Then if Mentat's not available, he'll try to get a Dreadnought. Okay, so this expected Baron goes to full space. Actually, if they leave tech negotiators to Icaz can contest Baron using memo quarters. So let's see if the table gets that read as well. If you're the table, you wanna let. Oh no, Bale, you're messing up the table. Okay, so what Bale is doing? Bale is going tech negotiators, and what this prevents? It prevents Elysia from grabbing the memo quarters easily. So what Elysia will have to do now is to take this Haga Basin line and go to the Dreadnoughts. I probably should stop hovering my mouse. I think I would probably telegraph too much information. Dreizo has.
Oh, we have a disconnect.
Pause. Yeah, but Dreizo can still take this line going dreadnoughts. I think it's quite interesting.
You know, this is also a block because it allows Beast to get spy satellites turn 1 next round.
Ah, okay. I see that line there. But if I'm Bill, I definitely would not have done this. I would have definitely tried to get Sword Master this round. Like, it's such a good round for you to Sword Master.
Mm-hmm.
So for let's say what happens if Beast gets Sword Master, he can play his dagger and he can place his ring to a combat space. You know, he can put in 4 troops, and no one can really contest you. Oh, come on, take the spice, take the spice.
It's a tough spot.
Yeah. So the issue with taking smuggling here is that Beast has high incentive to go smuggling next round. Right. So then if you smuggle here, you don't really get any benefit.
So it looks like he will be eyeing up member quarters to try to stop the monopoly on shipping from the Baron, which I think is the right call. You can't. An uncontested Baron ends up just rolling away with games. So
yes, agreed. See how confident he feels in this. Yeah, I like this too. Okay, the Baron will ship up.
yep, as expected.
I think the Beast will barrel in troops instead of getting smuggling.
Yeah, after going tech negotiation, I think Carthag throwing your 3 troops hope to get a battle intrigue.
Yeah.
Ooh,
He finds
does not.
plans within plans. Does he still go for?
Is he?
Does he still
Yeah,
go
is
for
he
spy
gonna-
satellites?
That's a tough call now. On one hand, it's good that you have it and not anybody else. On the other hand, spy satellites is sitting right there.
Yeah. The thing he didn't buy any faction access, and I don't think there are good faction access cards available. So it means that it will be very hard for him to trigger plans within plans. First, he doesn't have Sword Master, he doesn't have shipping, and yeah, he has no additional faction cards. So to trigger plans within plans actually is very hard in his position. But I think if Baron got this card, this game would be so over.
Right.
So for table, it's good. What Ikaz is thinking about? Ikaz is probably thinking about.
Is it thinking about Hardy Warriors?
I don't think so. I think you have no intrigues in hand. Beast has one. You know, he has probably checked out how many daggers he has, and he knows that he cannot win. If you're Ikaz, you're probably thinking about the spy satellites and being a bit sad about it. I think he would probably look to play his faction access. I think this is the best time to play it.
Yeah, maybe wealth or something. But
Or he might be thinking about smuggling. He might be. I think that's the only other option that he's
smuggling with his ring.
Yeah.
Grabbing assassination mission, maybe.
I don't know what you grab. I don't know if you grab anything.
I mean, he can trash cards easier than other leaders.
Yeah.
Sides against it.
Yeah, I think this is
Grabs
fine. This puts him up to 6 Solari next turn. Yep, and we see the play. He grabs memo quarter. Does he grab spy satellites?
Oh.
No, he grabs memo quarters. You know, you block the Baron. I think the whole table is so ecstatic about this.
Yeah.
So the Baron gets.
And these are the type of games we're going to be seeing. The higher up we go in this tournament, the more more skill the play is.
Yeah. Okay, so all worked out. Don't think Baron is buying anything. He might buy a liaison.
For one liaison, okay.
Yeah, the row has dried up. I think the only cards that really matter is Smuggler Stopter, and I think Dreizo will be very happy to pick that up.
Yeah. He has 4. Now the Beast.
He has
Does the
3.
Beast want to get assassination mission?
Do you like assassination mission as a card?
I think it can be good. I play a lot of Yuna, so more value there. And then Ikaz can easily trash it, so decides against it, which I think is fine also. Ikaz gets it.
Okay, if you're Dreizo, what do you pick? Do you pick Smugger Stopper or do you pick Shifting?
That's a tough one.
Oh,
Yeah, I think shifting's the right call.
Really?
Yes, you could be getting a lot of spice, just with your passive ability. But Songler Slopter has a lot of value too. But currently, only for the Baron.
Yeah, I guess he's in position to buy next round.
You see the combat go to the Beast. Good for him. Now this is something you don't want to see as the Beast. You don't want back-to-back VPs. You want them staggered out so you can get a setup round in between. And he draws no green access. How unlucky.
Yeah, so if you think about it, for the Beast, this is one of the reasons why Swordmaster the previous round is better. So in this position, right, he never gets Swordmaster from now on. He's last, yeah, he never gets Swordmaster. And I don't think High Council is good for him as well.
So what do you do here?
If you're the Beast,
Keen maybe? Pick up a coin. I don't think that helps you.
I think you grab the Spice actually.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah. You grab the
Ikaz
Spice
has-
and you highliner or something.
Yeah, that's a solid line. Replaces the water. Probably win this conflict.
Yeah.
Everyone's still waiting for Eliza. Or Eliza, or however you pronounce her name.
Yeah. I don't blame them. Yeah. So trick to playing Elysia, if this is your first time watching Elysia has a passive where it's called One Step Ahead. So at the start of the round, you set aside one card, and on your second turn in the round, you reveal that card and return it to your hand. And if you use that card to send an agent, you get either a Spice or a Solari, depending on the number of icons it has. So when I play Elysia, I like to put down daggers a lot. So because the reward is the best. Like if you put on a Dune, you generally don't want to go to it late, or the spaces are blocked. If you put down a blue, it's not very enticing as well. Yep. So expected Guild Ambassador to gain 2 spice. Oh, does he gain spice or does he gain the bump?
He hasn't chosen yet.
Yeah. If you're him, what do you do? He just took spice allies. Will you take the spice?
I'd probably take the spice, but he decides shipping access is more important, it seems.
I think spice would have been way better, but
Well, he's considering pushing hard for the spacing alliance and then using that card to get more points.
yeah, but
look at this, shifting allegiances comes off.
yeah, I think just
And those plans are thwarted.
just using it as spice generator is decent enough. Okay, so no one has the path to Swordmaster. This is a very late Swordmaster game. So let me just look through the combat deck. So actually there was a lot of Slurry that was generated, but the reason that we don't see early Swordmasters is that no one went up and down smuggling. So the Beast could have done it, but the Beast didn't do it.
Baron finds a point.
Oh yeah, Baron finds a point. I think in a game where no one gets Swordmaster, this is a great card. The Baron will get a point eventually from intrigues. I don't think anyone should be surprised. But I'm sure he's happy to see it.
Yeah, of course. So, are we gonna see Highliner here?
Yeah,
Over and over it.
I don't see. Yeah, Highliner. You put everything in. You
Beast with one more action, 2 intrigues. Yeah, for sure. You got 2 swords behind you.
yeah.
More spice, he says.
Would you get
So
yeah.
interesting. He could have had the spice
He could have had
in the
4
beginning.
spice. Yeah, he could have had four spice. So this is one thing you like to do as Alicia, just go to Mentat, and I think he's quite happy to see Jameis.
Finds Jameis. No water to go Hardy Warriors though.
Yeah, he'll just go still suits, trash a card, put in his dreadnought, get more water. Let's see what the Baron does. Yeah, Baron doesn't really have much options. He has to play a green.
Green and blue.
Yeah, he's probably he can play Bindu and pass. I don't think that.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't think
I
that
think
many
that's okay.
times you like to play Bindu and pass, but this is one of them. Let's see what he draws.
More blue access.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you pass here. The only
Yeah.
one blocking would be Eliza, and he might not go Carthag. So 2 swords brings the beast power up to 12.
Yeah. So the reason you put in 5 troops, right? It's not that, not that you need 12 swords. Just that when you put in like four troops, right? It leaves the option open for someone to go Hardy Warriors and potentially challenge. So it's just a deterrence. Like you just need to put in more than what other people think that they can beat in order for them. Yeah. So let's say if the Baron had a combat card in hand, right? So then he would actually be eyeing up Hardy Warriors, but the Beast doesn't know that he doesn't have faction access. So I think if you're thinking about how to face combats, that is how you should do it. And
The beast
and
buys
Bale
the
picks up
Thopter
Doctor. Oh, Alicia will be so
Look at
sad
this.
about this.
from Ikaz. Yeah, this is why
Oh,
Assassination Mission is good for him. Picks it
yeah.
up, very next round trashes it and gets a bunch of Solari.
Yep. So round 4, Ikaz gets Swordmaster. Yeah,
First one to get.
this is
Sword
actually
Masters.
anyone's game right now. Everyone has kind of what they want. Red has shipping access. Yellow has 2 combat points and two flags. Baron just has a bunch of points, and Ikaz has Swordmaster and Spy Satellites.
Swordmaster and Spy Satellites.
Yep.
So Jameis 2 still suits. Trashes the dagger probably.
Yeah, I think he has another green access in Shifting Allegiances, so I don't think he minds trashing the dagger. I think he's a bit sad that that Topter was taken. I'm not sure if I would have even taken Topter in this situation. I think he'll regret it. Yeah, but he's at first place.
He's close.
Yeah,
He needs
maybe
one more
it's not
bump.
that bad.
At 5. Oh my goodness.
Does he do it? I think he'll do it.
It's just ties though, right? 3 and 3.
3 and 3. Oh yeah, it just ties. Yeah.
Oh, it just ties
Yeah.
with another intrigue in the
I
back.
think
No,
I think if he had a sword, he'll do it.
Yeah, of course. Good call. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, but this secures him another point later on, probably.
And Opulence turns up.
Yeah, great for
Another point generating card.
great for Baron. The
Baron
issue,
can grab it,
yeah, no, Baron definitely will grab it. He's very happy to see it.
but he's gonna need a lot of Solari throughout this game.
I
He's
think
got Dome shares, reinforcements, still no Swordmaster.
yeah, but he has
Still no High Council.
he has caught intrigue as well. Yeah, this bump in the Emperor might pay dividends. Give him the Alliance.
Guild bankers now.
Yeah,
Powerful cards everywhere.
Ikas is happy to see this. I think his ring is here.
Combat goes to the beast, as expected.
Yes. Sentient clicks the wrong button. Okay, let's see what Dreizo puts down. Full space, safe. Okay, so Ikas will get Swordmaster this round. Does he get it first or does he get it second?
It's a little greedy going for it second. Well, maybe not. No one
No,
really has
I don't think it's greedy going for a second. I think
decides against it. Wow. Maybe he thinks Eliza's gonna ship down for Solari. And the shadows turns up. Oh my goodness.
no. Alicia's 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 definitely going to get the Solari. I still think it's
Yeah.
early enough that you care about Swordmaster round 5, especially that other people don't, like round 5 is a late round. It's almost a bad round to get it, but because other people don't have it, you kind of wanna, you kind of want to get it yourself.
Provides a lot more value.
Does he buy attack? Do you buy disposal? I think Dreizo likes disposal, but I don't know if he gets it. Oh, he might get troop transports.
Disposal makes sense. That's true. You still have kind of like a shipping monopoly because you're behind the person that the only other person that has it.
Yeah.
Obstacle disposal.
Okay.
Maybe if the combat was better, go troop transports.
Yep.
So he trashes a dune that he played.
So what Dreizo's thinking about now is should he give Ikas this Solari?
Yeah, I guess you don't have to. You can get spice.
Yeah, he
And
does.
he does. Wow.
I don't think Sentient is too affected by it. I mean, it's late Swordmasters anyway. If you're not getting Swordmaster this round, you're getting Swordmaster next round, then what else does everyone want? Everyone else wants High Council. But this is turning out to be such a strange game. A lot of blocking all around. I think the Beast is very happy by this. You know, at first Beast loses out by not having Swordmaster, but because no one has Swordmaster, he doesn't care anymore.
I like wealth here. Knowing you have opulence.
Yeah, I think the issue with that is that, yes, coin intrigue.
Yeah, and he top decks that, of course. 50-50 to hit it.
So in terms of Baron faction access, he just needs Benny left, but he has no spice to do it, and there's no easy way for him to get spice. Secrets is not too attractive, I think, on the Baron. I would think that he might consider a push for Fremen, but he should get pushed back from Fremen by Elysia because of Jameis. Because of Jameis and Shemanic access, so I don't know if he's really too keen on that. What is the Beast thinking about?
Well, he has faction access.
The Beast?
Yes, he has diplomacy.
Yep. What do you do if you're the Beast?
Not the greatest combat for you. This could be the setup turn. Yeah, here we go. Add some troops in the garrison. Maybe just Carthag.
Actually, now he's in position to get Swordmaster. He doesn't. If he ships down, then Ikaz gets it.
Yep.
No, but if he ships down, he doesn't even get it next round, because then Baron gets it.
We're considering here. Yep, Carthag it is. Grab some intrigues. Maybe give you a little bit of direction. Nope.
Okay, he enables his smuggler's doctor. He doesn't get shipping until round 7. I guess, and in round 7, I guess you get affection pump, so I guess it's not the worst, but it's not great as well if you don't have Swordmaster.
Yeah, what an interesting game. So, the Archduke is looking, seeing if he wants to cycle or not. Eric Keen, maybe? How much persuasion do you have? 6?
Would you cycle?
I can't see the rest of his deck.
Yeah, I don't like how this blocks the view. I don't know if I can. I can't tell what card that is. Diplomacy. I think the last card's a diplomacy. Yeah, I mean all his
Yeah,
good cards and
cycling is fine.
Yeah, I think
you can also early reveal for in the shadows, but goes for the spice. Okay, puts him at 5.
Yeah, this puts him in flagships range once he grows Guild Ambassador. I would have preferred him Mentat first, then do this other step. I guess you can be a bit protective of the spice, but I think by cycling you make sure you draw all your good cards the next round.
Mm-hmm. It kind of gives up on Swordmaster for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I don't think Swordmaster is good for anyone anymore. This might go to round 8.
Oh, interesting. Goes for the Fremen.
Yeah, he just wants.
I think you do need to put troops here for the
Yeah,
Solari.
he's just putting in troops. He's not thinking about too much else. Like he's putting some pressure on Elysia, but I don't think he reliably can take this alliance.
Puts him at 4 water. The fund's 2 research stations. Maybe some late Spice Must Flow buys.
Yeah, he doesn't have a deck for it though. He has a water peddler and a coin trick. So
Right.
and he has opulence. Yeah, so generating Solari for him actually is a bit of an issue. I mean, he kind of wants to.
Every game, to be honest, yeah.
Yeah, he kind of wants to get Swordmaster, but he kind of doesn't want to spend the Solari as well. He needs to spend 18 Solari this game in order for him to just get his Swordmaster and these 2 intrigues off. So if you put in one more opulence, that's 24 Solari.
Beast smuggles. Again, can't smuggle down because it gives the Baron access to Swordmaster first.
No, it doesn't matter. He can smuggle down. He can totally smuggle down. But I don't know if he wants to smuggle down. Like it's too late to smuggle down to be any use. You don't get Swordmaster, and it's only good smuggling up and down when you get Swordmaster. If not, it's like a waste of 2 actions. The reason it doesn't block Baron is because of the combat.
Oh, right. Getting his Solari anyway. I don't know, little does everyone else know that he might not want to spend it on Swordmaster, considering home shares is in his hand.
So interesting things happen because Sentient has spy satellites. He actually doesn't get in the shadows, leaving in the shadows Elysia, which I'm sure Elysia is ecstatic to grab in the shadows.
Wow, interesting choice.
No,
I probably would have grabbed it just to push the Bene Gesserit.
Really? But he has spy satellites. Like he doesn't need it.
Well, like it's an extra point, right? If you reveal it a few times, you can even reveal it and then trash it with your passive ability to get a double bump. Which might be an easy point. It might have been an easy point.
I don't think so. I think Ike's path to win is through flagships and through combats. Yeah. But then we'll see how this game plays out.
Mm-hmm.
I quite like that the Baron, the Beast is going full space. I don't know if he's doing this consciously or he just trying to trigger Stopter, but what does the Beast want? The Beast wants to trigger plans, and the best way to do it is to get faction access. And what card gives you faction access? Full space.
Base. Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of a 2-for-1. Lots of value.
Yeah.
So where's the Dreadnought go? Carthag?
Where does the Dreadnought go? I think the Dreadnought goes on top of the Imperial Basin. Just because it can potentially give him 3 spice or 4 spice. I don't know if like the one in I don't know how many of them are there.
Grand Conspiracy. Well, they already have 1 Dreadnought.
Yeah, he's very close. It's very close for him.
Yeah, 1 more bump with the Fremen gets him his second part of that.
Yeah. He is very close. I think he's quite happy to see Grand Conspiracy.
And then shifting allegiances in his hand. Wow.
Yeah, he has to go shifting first, right? You shift up. Yep, you want to do Imperial Spy second.
And yeah, you do have a 3rd action, courtesy of the last combat. So, where do you shift up? Is it ever shifting up to get to the friendship with the Bene Gesserit to trigger in the shadows?
I think you grab the Solari through the Spacing Guild. You probably go down Spacing, and then you go up to Fremen, and then you go up once more on Spacing, just to get the Solari.
I think it has to be 2 bumps with the same faction, right?
No, it can be anywhere. Okay, I'm surprised he barreled in so hard there. I guess.
I'm pretty sure it has to be 2 bumps with the same faction.
Oh yeah, 2 buns in the same faction. Sorry, I thought he was shipped down as well.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I think getting the Solari there is good. So he recognizes that he needs to get High Council, and he needs to get 1 more Dreadnought. Right. So that's why he needs the Solari. He actually, in this game state, you're very happy to see Grand Conspiracy. Grand Conspiracy is one of those techs that actually, when you get it, you don't really want Swordmaster because you don't have enough Solari to kind of fund everything.
Unless you're Yuna. I love seeing Grand Conspiracy as Yuna.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about Baron. Baron doesn't draw a dagger. It's not a Swordmaster game.
Unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Dreizo disconnected again.
Let's pause again. So the Baron doesn't draw a dagger. This game is not going well for bafco. You can research station. I think you have a relatively high persuasion hand. You can research station, and if you hit, but he has a lot of dead cards in his deck. If he research stations, yeah, then he'll need to. He can try.
I mean, he could also grab the spice that's chilling at the Great Flat and then go conspiring, pay for Chom shares.
If you're talking about a setup round, right, I would have preferred him smuggling up. Reasoning is that next round he can ship, and you kind of want to ship if you have, you have 1 invested already.
You're talking about shipping dump?
Yep. So he probably wants, like, if next round he's going, like, if you think about a setup round, next round you're going Interstellar, so you probably do want to get smuggling in now, especially if you have nothing better to do. I think he's probably thinking about this combat as well. Like, this is a good combat to get invested in. Everyone's garrison's below. Red doesn't have his Dreadnought. Yeah. So maybe Baron's best place to go for combat. Do you agree?
If you go that way, you probably want to get spice.
Yeah, you probably
At
do
least a fun private army. But maybe recruitment mission, or is it recruitment mission? What's the name of the tech? Reinforcements. The intrigue. Maybe reinforcements is enough.
Yeah. I don't think you need both actually. I think one should be enough. This is like 6 strength worth, right? And 6 strength worth suddenly at the end.
And maybe hover over the other player's intrigue, so I'm not pointing anything out. The like other two players that are in the lobby.
Okay, we're back to the game. There were some technical issues, and we're back at Baron's turn. I don't know if bafco has thought this out. I think if I was him, I'll still be very confused on what to do this round. There are no great options.
Yeah, he has a lot of options too.
I think spending your water is a good place to start. I think you'll need to spend your water either way. This is a decent time to do it. Secrets? No, he can't go secrets, right? Secrets will put him over the top. Wealth? Wealth is not great as well, I think.
So he decides to go hardy, taking the alliance and pushing for this combat. That's fine.
Yeah,
so you're gonna have to defend it.
No, red has shifting. He can always choose to do something else. But yeah,
which is why. So if you're going for this, like,
but red can also choose to steal it. I don't think red will push very hard for it. I think if it's there, he'll take it.
They at least want to get up to the 4th bump.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, but he can get it anywhere, I think. And he still has other points dangling. Okay, coming down. Oh, I think going up is a bit greedy. If
draws first to see.
Yeah. So this swords might push him in the direction of combat. Which I think either way you do come down. Yeah, he plays his ring and he thinks about, will these 4 swords carry me to victory?
So it'll be 4 swords and 4 troops.
Yes, 4 swords and 4
if you can get to Carthage.
Yeah.
12 strength. Depends on what he draws at Carthage too. If it's a combat VP, or sorry, not a combat intrigue.
Yeah.
Might be well worth it to go for this conflict. So where's he taking the bump? I probably wouldn't take it with Fremen because you're gonna get a bump there eventually.
Yeah.
And decides to take it with wealth. Not bad.
Yeah. It's either that or Benny. Both are fine. So if you're Icarus this round, I think you're looking to... You're still saving your spice for that flagships. You're probably thinking of how do you get to the right precision to buy a spice must flow. How do you get to 6 precision? I mean, which is quite easy.
He has it right now, right?
Yeah, he's probably thinking about whether he wants to play anything.
Yeah, he can play his ring and reconnaissance and still have enough because he does have high council.
Yeah, but I think you wanna like play your ring and then play Chani. I think that is probably a bit more ideal.
Grabs all the spice.
And he does this with Chani.
Okay, so going for it this way. Maybe he's using his ring to go to one of the tech spaces anyway.
Yeah, I think he's thinking about the tech now, but I think this is a miss from him. This doesn't allow him to get a spice must flow, right?
Yeah, if he goes tech negotiation, that'll put him at 6.
Really? Oh yeah, he goes tech negotiation, puts him at 6. Sorry, this is a miss from me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, so he just needs it not to be blocked. Is anyone incentivized to grab attack now? Not really. Maybe
no,
Dreizo,
Beast would be the only one, but he's gonna go in this combat.
Oh, Dreizo drew a bunch of a bunch of swords or a bunch of faction access. I don't like this play from Dreizo. I think it doesn't further his grand conspiracy. I think he needed to play his Imperial Spy anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a miss from Dreizo, but let's just watch. Okay, and Baron goes to collect the spice, giving Ikeas one spice as well. He's
Yeah, he's
doing
doing this.
just for private army.
Yep. So maybe saving recruitment mission for another combat.
Yep. I think if you're beast, you still put in the troops, right? You don't know what the Baron has. I mean, sure, he has not used any combats, but Imperial Basha does push you in this manner. I think all your cards are telling you, fight.
Yeah, exactly. And going Carthag also might give you some more indication on what you want to do later.
Yep. I don't
Like
think
if you need to put the troops in or not. I don't mind Carthag at all here.
No, I mean, if you're going to Carthag, you're definitely putting everything in, right?
Let's see. That would put him at 12.
Yeah, I mean, putting it at 12, you are that far ahead from the Baron. For the Baron to win this combat, he has to actually play both of his intrigues. You know?
Yeah, two out of the 3 that he has. Oh my goodness, that's not bad for plans within plans.
Yes, it's not bad for a lot of things. Plans within plans, just one of them. And it is a point now in hand, so I'm sure he's very happy to see it. So flagships, yep. I don't think he needed to rush this though. I think if with Guild Ambassador next round, you could have got it fairly easily.
Yeah, maybe it's slightly better, but
yeah, it's okay.
This
overall,
is fine.
Yeah, this overall is fine. I mean, he's now at total six points. He get up to 7 points this round.
Yep.
Does Dreizo have? No, Dreizo doesn't even have the spice muscle this round. Right? Dreizo's at 7.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. 5 to buy. Do you buy anything?
I don't think I buy. I mean, maybe the Bene Gesserit card or embedded agent.
I buy 2 liaisons.
2 liaison go for some late game spice but slow. You do have a lot of water.
No, you have to get it. I don't think there are any other paths for you to get it. Right? You have like what other points is he gonna get? Oh, he has opulence. He has opulence. So if he has opulence, maybe embedded agent is better. But I still think
For the intrigues.
Yeah, I still think it's the path. He does need 1 spice for slow, and you don't even care about embedded agent getting an intrigue. Makes his deck bigger, and his deck is already very big.
Yeah, 13 cards.
Yeah.
Up to 15. Okay. So back to the beast.
Yep.
Reveal.
Beast will reveal. And
actually.
Yep. Okay.
Are they gonna let him do this? He has passed his turn.
I think they'll be okay with it.
They're okay with it.
Yeah.
I would be. Yeah, no new information is revealed, but of course it's up to the players.
Yeah.
So now.
Yeah. Oh. So bafco now has to commit his private army as well. And with Beast having 2 intrigues behind, he's not even sure if he gets it. I mean, other than that, you're scared Beast plays 2 intrigues to beat you. I think that's all private army is, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Beast is at 6. 6 to buy. 6 to buy. Do you buy anything? I think you might pick up the swords. Maybe a desert ambush might be decent.
Yeah, I don't think I buy anything. How big is this deck? It's 7 plus 6, 13?
I think Desert Ambush is decent. Like you have Bribery in hand. There's some will you get the Emperor Alliance and push out a bunch of troops and win the final combat. But it's a very niche case.
But no Swordmaster game.
Yeah,
It is indeed.
Game. If the Baron could get by it this round, he would definitely still buy it. But round 6, does anyone even care about Swordmaster anymore? No.
I don't think so.
Yeah. It's just so interesting. Just because the Beast refused to get it, like no one else gets it. Because like that small slurry just pushes everyone to hit the breakpoint. Now everyone's just like kind of sitting on that slurry, not sure what to do about it.
Well, I think pretty much everyone has a use for the Solari right now, except for the Beast, if he's not going Swordmaster, because Ekaz has Flagship, Baron has Opulence, like Jump Shares, and Eliza
has Grand Conspiracy. Yes, one more Dreadnought. One more Dreadnought. Yeah, I don't like this round from Eliza.
I mean, Embedded Agent can be good for Eliza specifically because they're not blocked in the green spots.
Yes.
And then if you don't want to use it, you can always just reveal it for the intrigue.
Yeah, but he's thinking about his Spice Slow. It's really a bit tough for him to get it. So he's just thinking about how he's gonna get his Spice Slow.
There are no more liaisons in this game, it's worth noting.
Yeah.
All the liaisons have been picked up.
Yes. Combat. See what Red does. Red passes. It goes to, Private Army. Gets him to point. Gets him up to 7, which is actually very relevant. He has one point in hand, gets him to 8. He has 1 point that he can grab from Bene Gesserit, but requires him 2 full actions at the moment.
He has Opulence, pretty much.
Yeah, he has Opulence. So
already.
He's a 9.
Bafco needs a little help putting that point. Yep, there it is.
So there's a world where the game ends this round. Unlikely, but there's a world.
And that would be the goal for the Baron. He needs to draw Opulence here.
He will,
get a bunch of...
No, he has
Oh, he misses. Wow.
How many times have he used Water Peddler? Twice?
I think this is...
This is the second time
this is the second time he's revealing it.
Yeah, so if he didn't have Water Peddler now in his deck, he'll have 2 water and a better draw. So I think that's like some consideration to think about. Yeah, Baron still wants a lot of Slurry.
And he's spending. Okay. Master Tactician. 1 round too late would have been a lot nicer last round.
Yeah, but it's still okay. I think if you're getting 2 points as a Baron, you're quite happy about it.
So this combat's actually pretty valuable for the Beast, and he does have Hardy Warrior access.
Yeah. Yes, that is true.
Fortunately, he's not set up with that many troops in garrison, and Eliza has a Dreadnought.
No, he can just go Hardy Warriors, put in 6 troops. I think he'll be quite happy with it. And most he can just put in 1 more later. I mean, you're kind of leaving it up to the table, but you have to think that Ekaz probably doesn't want to get invested into this combat. He probably just wants to trigger flagships again next round.
Which, I mean, flagships is 3 troops, so...
Okay, if you are Ekaz, do you reveal for Spice Slow?
That would put you at 8 points.
Yep. Would you?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Probably not.
If I'm ECAS, I definitely will. I mean, you have flagships, you don't need any faction points, right? And where else are your points coming from? You probably just trigger flagships, get 3 troops, and then you just reveal. Let's see what Senjan thinks about it. It's a bit strange about.
8, 9. So where are they gonna go to be able to put in the troops?
No, you don't put in the troops this round. You just garrison the troops.
This garrison?
Yeah, just garrison the troops for the next round.
So you're sacrificing this round for the point, and next round you just go in for the combat.
Yes.
Okay, I can see it.
The other way to do it is to go selective breeding, but you don't really need to spend your spice, right?
The beast decided to grab spice instead, so he can go highliner, get his 3rd bump with the spacing.
Okay, I don't like this from Icarus because his last card is not persuasion. So there are worlds he misses, okay, but he hits.
Yeah. Yeah, this is also what I was also thinking. Maybe just going selective breeding.
Yeah, but he misses out on the guild banker next round, and it doesn't really further his game. Yeah, he
can get the spice back.
Yeah, Elysia needs to draw this card because her hand was terrible. You might still Mentat here.
And the Baron's getting double shipping. But it looks like he's not going for this combat.
Yep. He has no troops.
Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be a little troubling to players. Especially seeing him taking Solari, right? Do they think he's really going Swordmaster this late?
No, he has opulence. Like, they're probably just thinking he has opulence.
So he's 1 point away from the Emperor.
Yeah, but he needs another 2 persuasion. Another 2 Solari too. Yeah, which with Caught in Trick he gets it. So if he goes Caught in Trick, he gets 1 point, opulence, Trome shares. Next round he's at 10. But Elysia has shifting, so let's just search, which I don't think she'll draw. Yeah, so Elysia, I mean, it's a position to contest to steal an alliance. Maybe yellow will be generous and just let red have this combat so that red can steal an alliance from green. But it's a very big. It's a very big give up. Yeah, because you have
this conflict
plans.
Is way too valuable for you with plans, and the fact that you still need so many bumps.
But I do think that Highliner is a bit an overcommit, but I don't think that Hardy Warriors is enough.
What card did Eliza put down?
He put on a dagger.
So, Mentat probably.
Yep. So if you're watching this game and thinking of how to play Elysia, just most of the time you can put on a dagger and feel quite happy about it. The reason is that there are a lot of good dagger spots late in the second round. So yeah, the beast is thinking about Icarus. If you're Icarus, do you go Mentat?
With the guild or spacing ambassador, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. It's 2 spice.
Yeah. I think
I think there was a world in this game where ECAS could have actually gotten all of his faction bumps and still trashed Spy Satellites for the extra point.
yeah, I think it could have happened, but without Swordmaster, it's a bit awkward. Yeah, but I do think that taking the spacing bump earlier is a miss. 2 spies early on is way better. I think people are very blinded by the bottom section of this card.
Nice to go hardy. Wow. Saving the spice for next conflict.
Yeah, this is also a point for him, right? It's a point for him
Mhm.
because of the friendship. He needs this point either way, right? And I think between this round and next round, maybe this round is better to do it.
He has one card left in his deck, so he has a chance to see diplomacy again. It was one. Wow. Really trying for next conflict.
I actually prefer if he just goes like tech negotiator. Or
What are you scared of drawing here? I don't.
I don't think you need to spend your Solari. Like you can flagships twice, right? And I think like going flagships twice, refilling your garrison, is so much better than because yeah, if not you just don't have enough troops to put in next round to be relevant.
I don't think you're gonna have enough troops either way. Quite frankly, especially with Beast just hovering around 7 spice and 2 in the garrison.
No, but you act after beast, right? Unless beast mentats first, so you can see if the beast highliners and then kind of decides about it.
Dreizo telling him to go Mentat. Nice Chani. Well, now you can just go tech negotiation and still get your spice.
No, he goes dreadnought, right?
But no, he still needs a spice because of Grand Conspiracy. He needs at least one.
Oh, does this get him there? Yeah, this gets him there. Yeah, this gets him a spice muscle. Yeah, this is better.
And so much water for the Baron.
Wow, this combat goes to Dreizo for cheap. I'm sure he's happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
He can challenge the Baron easily next round.
Yeah, take the Fremen bump. It satisfies Grand Conspiracy and it puts some pressure on the Baron.
So the beast will probably go go to highliner if he can. Put in seven troops, trigger bribery, maybe get him up to 8 points. That's decent. Yeah, I don't
It
think.
really depends on what the
Yeah, I
next
don't think
conflict
blue
is.
can really challenge. No one really has intrigues other than the Baron. I think the whole table's happy that green doesn't draw opulence this round. Like
Right.
if you see that he draws opulence and he forces a reshuffle, then it's like, oh, he might have it again.
Mm-hmm. Little do they know it doesn't matter because he has drum shares. Yeah, might as well. It doesn't change anything as far as playing Spice Must Close. Grabs you an intrigue here.
Yeah, you can even
Maybe he finds a point.
put in a troop.
A troop for water.
No, I think you might even just go play Chani, trigger flagships. Then after that, you have 2 water next round.
He gets a spice instead.
Oh, I don't like this. And he's
3
using the wrong
spice.
card.
Yeah, you might have to ping.
He hasn't done anything illegal yet.
Well, Dreizo noticed it.
I don't like this. But I wonder what he's thinking about. He's probably thinking about this trauma key that's there.
Oh, does he think he can win this conflict?
No, he just won second place.
Yeah, there's no point in trying to win this conflict, right? I guess. But I still think Carthage is better.
Yeah,
In that case?
I still think Karthag is better. I still think Karthag or getting getting a water at still suits is better. No, but then if he gets a water, he's fine anyway. Getting a water allows him to go research station next round with priority.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and stops the Baron from doing it. Yeah, Guild Ambassador has served his purpose.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe he needs it for Mentat access later. If he decides not to go for the conflict, maybe.
Yeah, but what's your path to victory? It's through a spice must flow, right?
Right, but if you're
Or
using
combat, yeah.
I think this is okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, anyway,
Dreizo's really happy
Malaysia
with this result.
wins this pretty easily.
Yep. You get your bump on Benny,
Yeah, Fremen,
I
I
guess.
think.
No, do you have Inner Shadows in your deck? Yeah, you get it in Benny, and you probably get it in Fremen, yeah.
Yep.
So now
Yeah,
he
put some
has...
pressure on the East, and they are 1 Dreadnought away from both points for Grand Conspiracy.
Yep, so let's
which is huge.
Yeah, so let's take stock on where the game state is at. So we're at round 7. The Beast is actually at 5 points, right? With potential 1 point in hand through bribery. You can get it through Emperor. So he's at potentially 6 points. Yeah, so he's potentially at 6 points, and I think he wants to win this combat. I don't know if he knew that there's a full space in the deck. I think if he thought about it, he would have known. So he's looking very good this combat with Imperial Bashar as well.
I totally forgot he had full space.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this
I'm
was
sure he would have
a better
remembered.
play.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So so this is before the world's hierarchy and the doom of time has been decided. No, actually we're at Karthag. Maybe that's a quote. Maybe that's a quote from the Beast. I'm going to check it out. Okay, so then after that, let's talk about Ikaz. Ikaz actually has spy satellites, and so that puts him up actually at he's at now 4, but he'll be at 8 points. 8 points, right? And he's probably trying to get one more through combat or spy satellites, or spice muscle, which it gets him up to 9. So I think 9 is very easy to reach this round, and he has it in hand already. With Elysia, actually Elysia now has 1 point from her Grand Conspiracy that puts her up to 7 points. Elysia also has 1 point that she can kind of grab from the Fremen, taking 1 away from the Baron. So that puts her up at 8, and yeah, potential 9 if she triggers the other she buys the other Dreadnought, which is highly likely.
Ikaz gets Chamarki and finds an endgame point. Corner of the market. That is huge.
Oh, he finds corner of the market. No,
that is huge.
He gets 1 more. But he trashed 1 spice. He trashed 1 spice, so he only has like one in his deck.
Probably not be searching through. Let other players know.
No, that's okay. I think we
Interesting.
can search
Okay,
everything.
so yeah, search everybody's zone.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
anyways, we see I think we saw a fold space to shipping from Eliza.
Let,
Getting
where was she? Where was Elisa at to begin with? Elisa was at the bottom.
no, I think she was at the right where she's at. She's deciding on the tech or not. Gets Solari.
Gets
Interesting.
Solari.
Takes the Fremen Alliance.
Okay, I think that's a bit strange.
The Solari pickup. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Maybe we'll have to ask him about it after the game. Meanwhile, Baron throwing out triangle access to probably the Great Flat. This gives him enough spice for Conspire, which pays for Opulence and Chom shares, and it's a point. So that will put him at 9 because he had an alliance stolen.
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
Put in one
troops
troop.
Why not? Now the beast.
Is the game ending this round? So
I don't think so.
yeah.
I think
So okay, so if Alicia plans this out that she is not winning this round, I think this is a very good play from Alicia. But I'm not too sure. So Alicia's thinking of embedded agent, but if Alicia can in the shadows do Mentat, it'll be perfect. It'll be absolutely perfect. No, you can get.
Oh right, because to get the extra bump.
You get the Emperor bump. You get another shipping from the embedded agent. You get another bump. You get this. Yeah. So you get that. Yeah, it is perfect. If and Dreizo is probably ecstatic that Menta is still available.
So you're gonna have to take back the embedded agents. What they have out right now. So take back it.
Yeah.
And go with
in the shadows.
The shadows.
Oh.
Yep. And he sees it. Wow, great spot.
No, he's not discarding that. He's putting it back.
No.
He's just showing.
He's showing it. Oh, it's shifting.
No, he knew this was there.
Okay. I see.
Can he even buy Mimic Film to get another point? He has 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he has Mimic Film. He can go up, down, get the spice, get Mimic Film, getting out to 8 points, 9 points. No. He locked in the friendship. He locked in the friendship. No, he locked in the alliance. So he doesn't get the full point, but I think that's fine for him. I think he's playing this way because he has Grand Conspiracy hand, so he doesn't mind like the game dragging. Like he probably doesn't think too much about other people having end games as well. Mm-hmm. This is a very interesting game because we have all 3 major victory points out. So we have plans within plans. I think Beast is the furthest away from it. Corner the market from Ikaz, which he seems to be further and further away as we were talking about it. I think maybe if Ikaz doesn't get the point next round, which is unlikely as he'll get Mimic Film this round. But yeah, this overall is great for Dreizo. And Baron looks so threatening, right? Because Baron gets up to 9 points, but he cannot trigger endgame and he has no points after that.
Yeah, I think you have to play Chum shares in Baron's spot on this reveal, just in case.
Yep. Goes up and down. He has full garrison. He gets spice. He spends the spice. He's counting again. He's like,
Gets Venoming.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah, he gets it. He must be so happy. Next round he can get a Dreadnought for a point as well. I'm surprised he didn't get the Dreadnought. No, he can't get the Dreadnought this round because he won't have enough he won't have enough yeah, he won't have enough persuasion. So he gets up to 8. He has 9 in hand. Yeah, he's quite happy.
The opulence is paid for. Home shares. Is he gonna? I don't think there's any point in keeping it now.
Yeah. I think you assess whether the game is gonna end this round, and because it's just the Dreizo left, and I don't think that there are. Yeah, he just assessed that the game's not ending this round. Nice.
And that's.
Oh, and he trashes it for another point. Oh, Dreizo could have ended this round.
Oh, where's that extra point coming from, though?
No, he could have. Could he? No, he couldn't.
No, because he took 2
Yeah,
bumps with
yeah.
the Bene Gesserit
Yeah, he took one.
to get the
and-
alliance.
Yeah, he took one in from it. No, he couldn't have. But suddenly, this game looks so tight. You see, Beast has like 4 points, 2 friendships. So means he has like 1 point here, 1 point here, dangling. But he it's unlikely he trigger plans within plans. Ikaz has a very easy way to get the spice must flow. He probably will just mentat. Dreizo's a bit sad that he doesn't have green access. He probably wants to draw. Yeah, Dreizo has a very bad hand.
Yeah, I need to wait for Dreizo.
Yeah. Dreizo has a very bad hand. He has no way to draw. I think what do you hope for? You hope you get an intrigue. No, you put your troops into combat and you pray that's enough.
Yeah, this.
Alright?
You're set up to win this conflict.
Yeah, and you get a spice
you
must flow
gotta-
as well. You get a spice must flow as well, and yeah.
Get research station blocking off the other players.
Yep, I think this is.
I don't mind this at all.
Yep, don't mind this as well. He has urgent mission as well. So assessing the board state again, Ikaz is at a virtual 9, but 10 in hand with corner the market. I don't think he can beat Elysia this round in terms of combat. Yep. You have to hope that it's enough, right? You just pray that it's kind of enough. Yeah, so Ikaz is at a virtual 9 through Spice Allies, 10 because of corner the market, buying another one goes up to 11. Yeah, he's in a great position. A lot of spice. He might even be able to contest his combat, but I don't think so. Elysia's-
Baron has Highliner.
Yeah, but no X. Oh yeah, he has access as well. He has dispatch and envoy.
And cannon turrets. Baron could very well win this conflict.
Yeah, Baron can win this conflict. Okay, so yeah, Dreizo's this round, his hand is terrible. He must feel miserable, but he's at 10 points, 11 points. Yeah.
So he sees no one else is going for, or no one else can go for it. So this Carthag or Keen.
I
Don't think he has a 3 persuasion card in his deck to get him a spice.
not sure what he's fishing for.
Maybe he just doesn't want to have too many intrigues.
Three troops. Yeah, you can always activate the Chum shares.
Yeah, I don't think there's any. You need to draw multiple cards
Yeah, he needs to draw multiple cards.
to get a spice and win this conflict because he needs to use one of the cards to go
Yeah.
highliner.
So if he wins this conflict, it goes up to 11, but if he gets a spice slow, it goes up to 10. Either way, I don't think it gets him very far in this game. But he might win on spice tiebreakers. If he if he gets a spice,
So it'll put him at 11. Eliza
yeah,
has 2 points for the Grand Conspiracy. Is Memo Quarters active? No.
no,
No spice must flow so far. They would have to early reveal to get the spice must flow.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah,
Meanwhile, Ekaz is also going to be at 11 if he buys a spice. He might be at 12? 3? No, he'd be at. Yeah, he could be at 12 if he buys a spice this round, which he's going to.
yeah. Icas, if yeah, Icas looks like he's in the best spot.
3 points for spice satellites, 2 for corner of the market, and 1 for the spice.
Yeah, I'm not used to reading so many hands at one point of time.
Yeah. So this is going to be actually a really close game. Meanwhile, the Beast has 1 point dangling with bribery. Plans with his plans is not active. He can get a spice must flow, but that would only put him at 9.
So I hope Elysius sees this of using the Dune instead of the Jameis.
He has Jameis down, right?
Yeah.
But Jameis is only 1 persuasion.
No. If he's gonna put in 2 swords, I hope that if he's gonna put down 2 swords, I hope he just puts on the Dune. Gets him more spice, puts him up another 2 swords.
Now this is interesting. Can they use Jameis? No, they can't use Jameis to go selected breeding, right? That's not the way it works. You don't get the spice first.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. How else can they draw cards? There's no way.
No, you can't. Like his hand was locked from the beginning. Yeah, he drew a very bad hand. Draw 2. Yeah, this gets him a point. He gets a spice must flow. So if Beast gets his 2 friendships, he's at 9, and he buys a spice must flow, he gets it to 10. Yeah.
That was a Mentat just stalling.
Yep.
And Eliza, looks like there's not much else to do.
Yeah. I mean, you make a decision. Do you buy a spice must flow? Right? Do you buy a spice must flow, or do you try to get invested into combat? Getting invested in combat is very, very hard to do because Baron is looming behind
And you know
with
what?
Highliner.
I think that's the second point gone from corner of the market.
Yeah, that's the second point gone from corner market.
Wow. It's gonna be 3 players at 11, and we're gonna have a spice tiebreak. And it looks like Eliza might take the win
Yeah.
after winning this or getting second place in this conflict for 5 spice.
Yeah.
Unless Ekaz decides to get in.
Yeah, ECAS can get in, and cannon turrets might push Elysia out.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, this is so hard to call, but it looks like Baron's gonna win this, and second place could go either way.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for Beast, it seems like he's all out of steam.
Yeah, Beast gets to 10 points. I think you have to be kind of satisfied with that. You probably are not the happiest, but yeah.
Okay, so he looks like, but the Baron is up.
He's thinking about highliner. He has to think about it, right? Just that highliner denies him his spice was slow, and it's But I'm sure you try to play for the win, right?
Yeah, you have to.
I mean, he can even cycle. Like if he know he's going highliner, you just cycle 2 cards. You cycle 2 cards now.
He's thinking if Archduke Armand Kaz has a point in the back, which turns out he does.
Yeah. Okay, so even if if Green puts in 5 troops, it gets him to 16.
Smart to not use the dagger.
No, he should have cycled first. That would be optimum. I don't think it matters.
Cannon turrets is a swing of 5.
Nah, he got this. Like Dreizo
Yeah.
doesn't have. Yeah. I mean, Dreizo could put in 2 more, but it wouldn't have mattered. From ranks, you maggots. From ranks. Pikes in the front, archers behind. Not sure where bafco gets his quotes from. Was the previous quote from him as well? Not sure.
Yeah, I think it was.
I wonder how long he planned that. I wonder like if he thought about
Yep,
okay, I'm
no
gonna highliner.
sword master.
Like I'm going highliner. I'm going highliner. Let me go find a good quote for this. And after he's like, okay,
they're telling him to get sword master. That's funny.
he can actually. He might as well do it. You know.
No, save the Solari. That's no point.
Yeah. Do you glimpse? Do you glimpse to save the spice? I don't even know what this card is.
How much persuasion do you have? 2, 4, 6,
You have
7?
enough. You have enough. I wonder. No, he doesn't have enough water to do it.
To try to get 2 spice must flows this round?
Yeah, do you think he could? 4, 5.
Selective breeding?
No.
You would have to keep a spice. And then
no, if he's selective breeding and he
Quirky.
draws 2. Hey, if he's selective breeding and he draws 2, he might get there. Let's see if he sees his line. He's selective breeding, he draws 2. He goes up 4 persuasion. That puts him up 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, he does get there.
Wow.
Let's see if he sees line.
And that'll put him at first. From our calculations previously.
Yeah, yes. Yes, let's win it at first. I think he has given up on this combat as well. I mean, flagships is just a point to him. Actually, he has Child Monkey as well. Either way,
yep.
he looks very good. Yeah.
Miss Chalmergy. He sees it.
He sees it. He's gonna get it. He's hoping. It's like 2 out of 3, I think. Oh,
Wow.
Can you imagine his internal monologue now?
Uh-huh.
Oh
my goodness.
Let's see what's the last card. Yeah. He gets it.
He hits the 2 out of 3.
Yeah. So guys, this is why Guild Bankers is S tier card. Okay. A Beast buys Spice was Slow. I think either way is very good for the second place person in this group. The scoring is very high overall.
11 points.
Yep.
With some spice behind. Pretty good.
Fishing for something.
There's nothing really. Jessica doesn't help.
Oh, he doesn't even. He doesn't get the spice was slow, so he's actually at 9. And he buys 2. He doesn't even bother with the urgent mission. He could urgent mission to tech negotiators for style, get artillery. But Man, he gets there.
Wow. What a fantastic game.
Yeah. A no sword master game.
Yep.
What can men do against such reckless hate? Well, bafco, I'm sorry, but you get to 11. But Elisa has a point in hand.
And everyone's gonna see all these end game intrigues and think, wow,
Yeah.
all three of the big boys out.
Yeah, Grand Conspiracy. Oh no, yeah, he gets a point. He gets a point from Grand Conspiracy, right? So he gets 11.
Yep.
Dreizo's talking about how he needs green, but it doesn't matter. He gets in his point either way, right?
Mm-hmm. Y'all want to join? You want to join the other players?
Yep. Let's join them now.
3 spice, and he's at 9 with.
Yeah, he still wins, right? Yeah.
Okay, hello.
Hey,
How did the game go? The ending was really tight. We
Yeah.
we had to count so many times of who was gonna come out with the victory, and I think Sentient, after pulling out, he only realized that he would win. I think at the end. Yeah. So.
Oh no.
Yeah, with this, like
We were saying
when
Sentinel
you
will
were
win.
saying that the spice play was a bit weird, right? The last section to there, it was by Chalmurky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I think good play overall.
Yes, it's such a fun pickup, corner of the market.
Yeah, so to those who qualify, congratulations. To those who got knocked out, Bill and bafco, and maybe Dreizo, hopefully your 11 points are good enough. Yeah.
Wait, what? Second place is knocked out? It's top 9 second.
Yeah,
right?
top 9 out of
Mhm.
11 or something. So most
Top
likely,
7 out of 9.
yeah,
So you're definitely
most
going.
likely you'll qualify. But
Dude, I needed. If I drew a green card or my shifting, I would have been able to get +2 VP.
yeah.
I mean, if I drew something that draws a card instead of this, I would get Water Peddler. Oh, jeez. The
No,
stupidest
that
card
would have
ever.
that would have been okay though. You would have still gotten the spice this round if you just needed one extra card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any card, it didn't matter, right?
Yeah.
No
So
Sword Master, we did it.
yeah, no Sword Master.
This is
Yeah,
Like, I
let's
got
talk about the no
Dreadnought
sword
Jersey.
master.
no,
I got this super early, so I already had the one Dreadnought, so I was like, okay, getting a Swordmaster doesn't make sense because I can spend the slurry getting all of this.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let's pause a while. I think let's maybe let bafco and Bill talk. I think if they get knocked out now, let's just have them words. Maybe share their experience with this game and the tournament so far. Maybe starting with bafco.
With the whole tournament.
No, just
I mean-
like this game, this tournament. How has it been for you?
Oh, this game was terrible. I mean, the draws were not very fortunate, I would say. And Dreizo picking up memo quarters early to block me a chipping that was master
Mhm.
gameplay. So
Yeah.
that screwed me over a little bit. And the draws, I mean, I should never went for the water peddler. No way.
Yeah.
I drew it always at the worst time, and most of the conflicts were for water, so everyone was just soaking wet, and I never went to a research station.
Yeah.
So that was a kind of shitty draw.
Yeah, it was still close for you, I think you stayed competitive, threatening the round 7 or round 6 end also. Yeah. Yeah, I think draws happen. I think even Dreizo had a bad last round draw. But I think overall you played really well this tournament. I think you should be proud of yourself. Okay, I think let's move on to Bill. Bill, how did this game go for you?
Well, I lost, so not well. Yeah, like I feel like maybe I made the mistake of think it was round 1 actually when I went smuggling. Right? I was thinking, oh yeah, maybe an early swordmaster. That seems alright. What I really should have done was like get the spice, and then make sure I can absolutely get spy satellites.
Oh,
Like, lock that in, because
okay.
I risked it for round 2. I was like, oh yeah, I can just block them, and then grab it on round 3 because I go before them. But then I didn't draw any greens on round 3. That's the problem, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh no!
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a
think-
bit unlucky.
Yeah, this is the entire game. People not drawing greens when they need to draw it. So, like, bafco had a round, Bale had a round, and Dreizo had a round where y'all all needed greens and y'all didn't have it.
Yep.
I think, Bale, I think you'll watch this game and there are a lot of paths you could have taken. I think once you saw plans with the plans, I think you're also very confused on whether you wanted spy satellites or not.
Yeah. I think I still would have gone for it, I reckon, just to deny blue. And I
Yeah.
was like, I can sell it later on.
Yeah, I was thinking between spy satellites or memo quarters because I had the 4 spice to get it when I got the first dreadnought, but it's just memo quarters when there's infinite shipping because
Yeah.
ECASs usually don't want to go shipping versus spy satellites to deny the 2 of them. But
That's why I was like agonizing over this one.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this actually matters a lot. Because
Maybe I'll just ask Dreizo a question now. Dreizo, you had one round, right, where you could have given blue Swordmaster. Is there any reason you chose not to give it to him? Because you're in position to get it the next round. I think that's like round 4, round 5.
I think either I already had Grand Conspiracy at that point, so I think the main reason was for the shifting allegiances. Like, I wanted to bank the spice, I wanted to deny him getting a Swordmaster. But in retrospect, like, yeah, I should have taken Solari that round because I did not catch the fact that even if I did not take the spice and I took the Solari, there was the other, I think, in the shadows up there. And if I forced him to take a Swordmaster, I would guarantee a reveal before him to buy it. But in retrospect, it didn't matter because he ended up leaving this up anyway. But
Yep. And Sentient, how do you feel about your path to victory this game?
if I
I
remember
feel so
correctly,
dirty.
Yeah, there's a class. Yeah, you can't go.
I remember getting Chalmurky. Then this showed up, and I was like, oh my gosh. And you were mousing over it as well, so I could imagine the reaction. Yeah. But it was a tight game. You made it hard for me. Like, even with this, I wasn't really sure I was gonna win. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sentient, I knew you were gonna win a while ago. You grabbed even without corner the market. Keep in mind, you're still at 11 VP with Chalmurky. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, even without
Yeah, it
the
was-
intrigue,
It was really close though because they had already their Ascendant already trashed the Spice Must Flow, and you had 3, didn't you?
Yes.
Or you had 2 at that point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
And
but I mean,
when
imagine
he
if they
up this, it was I was like, please let me buy 2 Spice Must Flow.
I honestly was not anticipating getting any Spice Must Flow because of the I needed the one for Grand Conspiracy, but I had 1 liaison and 2 of my convincing arguments in my deck, and those were the only cards worth 2 influence. And after Beast took the Smuggler's Doctor, none of the Imperium row was like nothing but letting you draw cards. So it was a ridiculously hard game. Like,
yeah, it was a very interesting game.
I had the Imperial Spy and I never used it because like having 2 actions and
Yep.
Imperial Spy is a great card on Alessa. You know, single symbol, I get a spice out of it, I crash it for an intrigue, I get the 2 Solari, but just never had the actions for it because I always had to prioritize, like, hey, am I going to get 1 bump, which is half a victory point, or do I go for Spice Must Flow? I think maybe if we look back at the game, like out of, it went 8 rounds, nobody had Swordmaster, so realistically everyone took, 16 actions that game?
Yeah.
Out of 16 actions, probably all of us had spent like at least 4 or 5, so like a quarter of the actions just going to Negotiator.
But it's still a very high scoring table. Like, given that none of us had Swordmaster.
Yeah, there were a
For
lot
8
of
rounds.
VP conflicts as well. So that
Yeah,
kind
like
of
5
helped.
of the 8 conflicts were VP.
And like, look at all these spice missiles on the other side. Like, we got one side of the table has 8 points in, or 7, yeah, 8 points in spice missiles, and the other side who has 8 points in combat VPs.
Yep.
That's where all the points are coming from. But yeah, very interesting game considering there was no Swordmaster, and all the actions just had so much more weight because of the lack of Swordmasters anywhere. But yeah, it was very fun to watch, very fun to commentate. I thank you guys for playing.
Yeah, so to all the participants in this group, I hope you enjoyed the game, or I hope it was interesting at least. And to all the viewers, I think this is an interesting game to watch. And if you got to this point, I think do watch back on this game. A lot of interesting things happen. People block each other very actively, and yeah, it's a tight game in the end. So, so we conclude the quarter Group D. So congrats once again to Sentient Lamppost. Hope
Thank
you
you.
go
Yeah,
far in
well
the
done.
tournament.